Hello there, Darren here. I'm in the shed talking about potatoes part 3. I started to notice a lot of people talking about potatoes, when can I get them out. One of the reasons why I didn't put them outside, as I've probably explained in the other 2 videos, is because when you obviously dedicate yourself to putting potatoes outside, you're basically taking up that space, aren't you? So, you know, you get loads of plants, you grow them, and before you know it, you've got that many plants, you can't get them in because you've got the potatoes in. And plus, every time I kept doing it on different parts of the allotment, they kept coming up the year after. So a couple of years ago, I decided to start doing buckets. I had got I think about 4 of these, and then I got more and more and more. I've got 10 more at home, so there's 24 here. I found another bucket the other day, so I've used that to get the carrots in. Anyway, so people talking about when you come outside, because some of the them there's going to be a frost or some snow this Wednesday in northeast. That could be further up north from me. I'm in Northumberland. It could be near Scotland. It could be further down from me. God knows. So I had mentioned about, you know, the fact I do the potatoes. Someone that says, do they not dry out? Bearing in mind, I've only watered these once. There's one there which I had chucked some water on. I watered these a couple of weeks ago. So I just pull that back. As you can see how moist it is in there. So it says I've only, is that wood? Anyway, I've done that once. I never watered it again. So they're done alright. And I haven't put any manure in, or chicken poop, or anything nitrogen for the potatoes. I should have done, but I didn't. I've just used the old soil that I had, and plus the fact a lot of it was, well, all of it basically, what I keep saying, from the compost pile. And someone did say, you know, like, you know, does that not have enough like nutrients in there? To me personally, this has been saved from the compost pile, and like I says, there's weeds, so the weeds can grow in this dry mixture, and it's okay for me. But like I say, as people are saying about going outside, I put them in here for that reason, just in case there's going to be a frost. And I will be using this space for tomatoes and that. But yeah, I have had some ants in there, so I had to buy some ant powder and some ant traps there just to kill them. I don't want to kill them, but at the same time I don't want to be in, because, you know, this is a nice dry environment for them, and it's, you know, I've had a couple of days where it's been hot, and this is ideal conditions for them, because last year I had some aubergines in this sort of sized pot, and basically killed the rats. The ants had killed them, so it's a perfect conditions for them in here. So I don't want to not try and get rid of the ants and let them just spread all across here. So these are all infested, so I'm hoping these are fine. But yeah, if you've got any buckets, put them in the buckets, pots, wherever you got, and put them in a sheltered spot, ideally covered. Like I says, I might get frosts, I might not, but even if it snows outside, I'll be all right. So I do ideally say, you know, do buckets. It is the best thing that I've done, instead of putting them in the ground. And they are, how much is it? I think it was £38 for 10. And you get a code sometimes, so they can get it out to £33. So, you know, see average £4 a bucket. You may think that's expensive, but it isn't, because these are going to last forever, because they're quite strong. But yeah, fantastic, love it. Just get your potatoes in. You know, I've seen people go, I go by the moon cycles, I go by St. Patrick's Day. Mate, as soon as it starts warming up that slight bit, as soon as it starts warming up a slight bit, I've got them in. Then go by cycles. I normally try and get them in about middle of March. I think I got them in near the end of March, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? Oh, near the end of March it will be. So yeah, looking good, sorted. I was going to do more. I have got like seed potatoes from last year, but I'm not going to bother this time. So these will probably be going outside, probably because I'm tidying the area at the minute. this area once I can sort the soil out, and all this comes over to here next to there, and then I sort all these water butts for me different liquid feeds I'm going to do, you know, nettle, and then there's comfrey, and then comfrey and nettle, and then as you can see that one looking lovely, all the weeds and all that's been put in there. That'll all be coming over to here, all tidy, all organised, probably a path here. So the potatoes will be going here. So in the morning we'll get a bit of sun here, and then come the afternoon when the sun's a bit higher, because obviously it's winter time, and it's, well, I'm saying winter time, it's only April, so it's quite low. So normally it'd be like further up here. So in the afternoon the sun gets here, so the potatoes will be ideally going here. It'll be a perfect spot for it. So yeah, buy these, that's what I say. But you know, there'll always be those that, you know, go by the fact of, you know, putting them in the ground. And I understand that, that's the old traditional way. But pots for me are the way, it's easier. And once I got these sorted, these are out, like I says, the ground underneath has obviously had the stuff put on, wood chip, ready for the tomatoes. So I think's a go at the minute when it comes to stuff. I was going to get plenty done this weekend. I think I've been down, this is the third time, but I've been ill, and I think I spent most of the time I've just spent sitting around doing out, because I just feel ill. A bit of a waste of a bank holiday weekend, but I've got a few things done. Anyway, it's bye from me. Whatever you're doing with the potatoes, let us know which ones you're growing. As I've said in previous ones, King Edward, Maris Piper, and Willia, that one. So let us know. Rooster's probably my favourite. Anyway, bye from me. I'm in the shed.